This is a little tutorial on how to use Rizzoma, which I find just an easier, tidier way of collaborating on a project with clients or friends. Partly because with email you can have multiple threads, each with multiple emails, and a lot of stuff can become obsolete and it's just messy and you can get confused by dates that change, or you might have a logo and you have a new version and you've got the old version and the new version, and just generally it's a bit messy and you have to kind of search your emails to sort of find particular things. And also in Rizzoma, for example, if you want to involve someone new halfway through the conversation, you can just hit invite instead of having to kind of forward everything that's been said to a new person. But if you've used Google Docs, it's a little bit like that. Each one of these represents a totally different project. This is for video production for Band Barzi. So everything to do with this production, this project, is all inside this one topic. So I'm just going to click this, which kind of toggles my list of topics, and then I can just have a nice neat full screen. Okay, so there's me and two other people involved in this conversation, and they'll get an email update if anything changes in here. It's easy to see when something's new because it turns green. You'll see when something is new, but it's easy to spot. But so if I want to just type something here, I hit edit, or alternatively I can click there and press this button. It's exactly the same as clicking edit, whatever's easier for you. So now I can edit this document. I can type anything. I can format things, make them bold. I can do bullet points and all these sort of things. And the thing that makes Rizzoma clever, one of the things, is you have these little embedded comments. And this just means that you can fit a lot of stuff in a really nice, neat space. So if you want to create one of these embedded comments, all you've got to do is, when you click somewhere, if you're not already editing, so when we get this little balloon pop up, instead of clicking edit, which is the same as clicking edit here, you instead click comment, and that creates one of those little embedded comments. Now I like to hit the hide button on these after I've finished typing in there, just because it keeps it nice and neat and tidy and closed. Otherwise you just get loads of expanded bubbles, and when someone arrives at this topic they just go, ah, it's messy. So just make sure that you hide things when you make embedded comments. There's another way of making those embedded comments. If you're already in edit mode like this, clicking obviously just moves your cursor because you're in edit mode, so you're not going to get that little blue pop-up balloon. So the other way of creating the comments, actually there's two ways, so you can do whatever you like. You hit this little speech bubble here, so that's going to do exactly the same thing. It's just going to create one of these little balloons. Remember to hit hide. And what I actually like to do instead is the shortcut on the keyboard, which is Control Enter, and that creates an embedded comment as well. So I'm just creating loads just to show you. I can delete that. It will delete all the ones inside it as well. So I find just the quickest, easiest way to use this is instead of writing an email, I would just put what would be the subject heading here, so change of shooting date or whatever, and then just create one of those embedded comments for the sort of body of the email, just to keep it nice and tidy. So I just go blah 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 blah, and then anyone can reply here and here, and you can attach files and pictures and you can format things. Just keep remembering to hit that hide button to keep it nice and tidy. And so each one of these sort of represents a whole email conversation thread. I think it just is a lot neater and tidier.